a priori, if there is everything you want and wish for in Jannah, how can there be 7 levels of Jannah? Again, this is a misconception of what Jannah is. Misconception. So in Jannah, you are not going to get everything that you want here. So in Jannah, you will have like classes of people. Let's say in this world, there's 3 areas in a city. There's like the poor area, the middle class area, and the very rich area. The people living in the poor area have never seen the middle class and the rich area. So they don't even know what it is. So the poor people in their area, they're just going to be wishing for those things that they can find in their area. The middle class people, if they've never seen the poor and they've never seen the rich, they're only going to be asking for those things in their area. And the rich people, they'll be asking for things in their area. Now, obviously, Jannah doesn't work like this. In Jannah, it's a totally different realm. We don't exactly know what our bodies are going to be made of. We don't even know what our mind's going to be made of. We don't even know how we're going to be communicating with one another. We don't even know if it's going to be through the vocal cords, if there's going to be another way of speaking. We don't even know any of this. Humans are going to be very different from like what we understand humans to be today, right? They're not going to have the elements, this kind of the natural sort of sources of jealousy, the natural sources of hatred. All these things are going to be extracted from them, and they're going to be different. So this is why when we say, for example, they're going to have things, we don't even know what that exactly means. But what Allah is saying to us is Jannah is totally different from this world, in the sense that in Jannah a person will never feel grief, never feel sadness, never feel the pains of this world, right? So this is why what happens in this world is when we listen to things about Jannah in a talk, our mind's like maths. We're trying to add things together. Well, okay, this doesn't make sense. How is this going to work? Okay, if houses are going to be built from one silver, one gold brick, then exactly, isn't the weight of that going to be pushing down on the ground, and isn't it going to be causing, then, what if it's going to cause electric shock? You see what happens? People, their minds are trying to do analogies with things that, and you can't do analogies because Allah, the Prophet ﷺ said, in Jannah there is things which in Jannah the eyes have seen nothing, the ears have heard nothing, and the hearts have never contemplated about what's in Jannah. Now, if that's the case, that means you can't do analogy in this world. That's it.